What's up, Infected, and welcome to the quarantine. Today I got a box in the mail of something that I kickstarted a little while ago, and if you haven't already guessed, it's Alamein. And I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but I don't care. Some of you guys may know, and it's a game I wanted to review a while back, but I never did. I absolutely love Barbarossa. I have all of the stuff. I have all of the, don't mind the card sleeves or the reference cards, but I have everything sleeved. I have all the promos for it, whole 9 yards. I thoroughly enjoy Barbarossa, so when Alamein was up on Kickstarter, I jumped on that quick, fast, and in a hurry, and so we're just gonna kind of unbox it. So this playmat that I got, let's go ahead and move everything off. I got this as well. And any of you guys who may know me personally, I'm a sucker for ginger girls. And so, of course, this is the mat that I had to get. So let's dive into the game first, probably is the best idea. So if you don't know what Barbarossa and Alamein are, they are alternate history World War II games where you take control of the German forces invading. With Barbarossa, you're invading Russia in the beginning of the war, but instead of it being all drab and, you know, realistic and blah, 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 you're all scantily clad anime girls. Your military is all scantily clad anime girls, and Hitler 10 is a little anime girl, and I'm pretty sure she's still got her square mustache, just not where you think it might be. But anyways, we'll dive right in here. We got standard, looks like standard Japanime rulebook. Looks just like the rulebooks for Tanto Core, just like the rulebook for Barbarossa. They're not great, but they work. So we got dividers, it looks like. And actually I should probably, there we go. Let me move this around a little bit. Trying to figure out how I'm going to get around the tripod here. All right. There's that fancy stuff. And see, I actually love the way they do their cards. Rather than putting them all in sleeves, because I hate when they're all sleeved up and you have to try to figure out how you can open them, all they do is they bunch them together with this little plastic sleeve that usually, of course I'm going to eat my words here, usually a lot easier to get out. There we go. So let's go through some of the artwork in this. And I remember the first one, the artwork get really lewd. So of course, Heavy Tank Brigade, lots of gingers. That's good. British Infantry Brigade. Now these are purple backs. So what this looks like is this: whenever you would invade a city in the original Barbarossa, you would also have to deal with whatever. Like one of these random purple cards. Now there are way more purple cards than, see, totally my style of game, but way more of these purple cards than there ever were in Barbarossa. And these are blue ones. Okay, so it looks like these are maybe bonuses. I don't remember what the blue cards do. It's been probably a few months since I've played Barbarossa, so yeah, it's a site. Okay, so these are where you can invade. Okay, because this is how much strength that you need to be able to take the spot. Under boob is great. Just throwing that out there. Oh, it looks like all these are unique. That's cool. So, pretty stoked to try this. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a huge fan of Barbarossa. Okay, looks like you get points for the enemy retreating. I should probably show you the backs of the cards as well, come to think of it. Okay, it looks like these are all the same, just with varying degrees of numbers. Now, the backs of all the cards should look identical. Oh, not these ones. Yeah, these are all... Don't mind my my ringtone in the back. I thought I muted my phone, but a little late now. This is the back of all of the cards that go into your deck. They're all identical, and they may offend some people. Whatever, I don't really care. I actually really like the way they look. They're very simple. Actually, that's not what the backs of the cards... Is it? I guess they are. I don't remember it having the eagle here, but I like the way it looks, but due to how simple it looks and how clean they look. But of course, a lot of people are going to be upset that there's a German cross on their game, but whatever, those people can go to hell and probably wouldn't have bought the game anyways. So whatever. We're going to go through half of these as well. All right, so these are military cards. These are the cards, some of the cards that go into your deck. You have the Italian infantry, because that is the most efficient way to maneuver around foxholes. Everybody knows that, because if you're not wearing pants, you can't get sand in your pants. Duh, that's just common sense. And then we have Italian tank regiment. That's cool. Panzerjäger battalion. Everybody knows that while you're inside of a panzer, if you're wearing a skirt, it keeps your body temperature down, so it makes it a little more comfortable. Let's see, armored recon battalion. There seems to be a lot more cards in this one than Barbarossa. HQ. Now, Barbarossa has a really lewd card that's similar to the shovel one we saw earlier. And my phone keeps going off in the background. I really meant to mute that. So let's see, Little Rommel, supply operations. And then looks like we have, these are the purple cards. And like I said, I can show you the backs of all the cards, but all of the backs are pretty much the same, except for the black ones there. So, yeah, pretty sure that's not proper military garb, but, you know, hey, whatever. Then, occupied enemy base. What are these? These are, I think these are the things that get added to the purple cards. I don't remember. Let's see. Luftwaffe. Neat. And from what I understand, you're able to mix the cards together. So I could basically have El Alamein and Barbarossa all together as one. And that sounds awesome to me. And the last stack of cards, and then we'll move on to some of the bonus stuff, like the ammo can and all that. Come on. These things are a pain to get off, but they're still much easier than shrink-wrapped cards. So we'll go with these ones first, whatever. All right, stupid boot. Let's see, armored signal battalion. I'm wondering what that means. I'm not really sure. It looks like maybe that's just signaling that it is the El Alamein expansion stuff. I'm not sure. And then, you know, she's just hanging back. She's on break. She's taking 5. That's all that is. And Africa Corps HQ. Everybody knows SS don't wear pants. I mean, that's just duh. Everybody knows that. Motorized artillery battalion. Ooh, so it's, no, that's not mechanized. Yeah, those are obviously howitzers. Or at least whatever the German equivalent is. Let's see, 8mm heavy flak company. Neato. Looks like she's using extra support. She's got her 3 points of contact on that round. She's within proper military doctrine. And she's exhausted. She probably just finished her APFT or something. So there's that. Throw this just right there for now. And the last little stack of cards here. The motorized transport. Looks like, I guess she's, it almost looked like she's flagging down like airplanes or something. But let's see. I bet these are, yeah, these are probably starting cards because there's quite a bit of them. And then the marine transport. Marines. I was pretty sure those are sea women. Let's see, motorized rifle regiment. And that was my phone again. All right, and then the motorcycle battalion. And that is all the cards that's in Alamein. So let's throw these in here, or they'll fall back over. That's cool. And I've got to sort all these anyways, so I'm not going to bother sorting them here. They'll just kind of go in where they fit. Throw these in here. Pretty excited to try that one out. All right, now let's flip my screen back around here and we will go through some of these promos and what all this stuff is. I'm not really sure actually. So, okay. So looks like we got just, yeah, postcards, which I'll actually probably just wind up hanging up. Actually, I should probably do it this way. Probably just wind up hanging up in my game area here. So just full size art of some of the cards, it looks like. See, it's good to see soldiers staying hydrated. And I think, yeah, we've seen these before. All right, so there's those. That's neat. Let's throw those over there. And I got 2 keychains. Oh, that's neat. So I got one for Barbarossa and one for Alamein. And I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. I'm not actually 100% sure what those are. Yep, and it looks like I got 2 promo packs. So that'll be good. There we go. So these are, looks like more events. There we go. Neat, always down for some promos. And there it is. All right, here's. So those are all the promos. Now, what some of you, especially me, have probably been waiting for, there's something in here, and I don't know what it is. So let's save this for last. And if I get around to it, and I know I say this every unboxing, and so far I haven't done one because I'm usually either behind on reviews or all kinds of things. So I plan on, or I'm hoping to maybe get around to reviewing this eventually. But again, I'm usually behind on reviews or something. So this I really like. It's got a magnetic little strap, and what you're supposed to be able to do, there we go. I don't know if the camera can, there we go. You can have Barbarossa up here and Alamein right here in these pullouts. So we have, that's pretty nifty, and oh, nice. Looks like actual dividers with pictures on them, and then there's a promo stuck to this. Yeah, it's stuck pretty good. Let's try not damaging the card here. There we go. So that's neat. Is there only one in there? Yeah, it looks like there's only a single card in here. So, and from what I understand, the ammo can should hold everything sleeved as well. So that's pretty fancy. And my brain cannot function how a camera works and that it's mirrored from what I'm doing. So yeah, my brain winds up hurting trying to figure this out. This is what I hate. Okay, there we go. But these are just dividers, so if I accidentally damage these, it's not really that big of a deal. But all right, yeah, these are all, if you've seen was it Tanto Kore? It's just the divider. Wait, what is this? Okay, yeah, event cards, support cards. So neat. And then some blank ones for whatever reason. Throw those there. And it comes with the same thing for Barbarossa, which is pretty cool. These, of course, I probably won't be using due to the fact that Barbarossa will seriously just fit right there. Like, obviously, I'm not going to put the box in there, but hell, actually, the box itself actually does fit inside of it. No problem. Doesn't stretch any of it out. So I'll probably use some foam on the edges just to make sure the cards aren't moving a whole lot. But let's go ahead and open these. I'm pretty psyched about that as well. Oh, come on. Or, come to think of it, what I could do, there we go, is with Barbarossa, you remove one card at the beginning of every time you play, so that way there's not always a surefire strategy. However, I use a house rule that instead of removing one card, you remove one card per player. So that way, you know, some of the cards, if you don't have, where is she? This one, for example, you don't have her, a lot of strategies don't work anymore. So it makes the game a bit more interesting. But I really enjoy Barbarossa. It's very aesthetically pleasing, to first and foremost, but the game itself is actually a legitimately good game. I do thoroughly enjoy Barbarossa. So that is my unboxing for Barbarossa, plus the ammo can and some of the promos. Anyways, if you like my channel and like to support it, I have a Patreon right up there. Any amount of support would definitely help. If you leave a comment, I make sure I read all of my comments. Give this video a like, and if you're new here, click that subscribe button, stick around, and I'll see you guys next time in the quarantine.